Alright, since I showed you how to get it off, I thought it'd be kind of cool if I showed you how to get it on. Like some cool face paint stuff. I don't know. Fuck it. So, I'm using black and white acrylic paint because I only had $4. So I had to use $1 for brushes. I'm in a mirror. If people watch this and no one does it, I'm gonna be pissed. So, the whole inside I'm gonna do black. You wanna get your nose first because that's actually the biggest bulge of skin in your whole face. So it's the trickiest part because it's got the most curves. Sun, home, dad, stay inside. Hey, and you have to do a couple of cuts. I know I make weird faces. Asperger's syndrome. And it's not Asperger's, if any of you know what it is, it's pronounced Asperger's. Make a fucking video about that, prove a point. I don't know what fucking point I'd be proving, but I'd be proving something. What it is, it's kind of like it's a social disability where, can you tell it's a social disability? Um, certain faces bother me, like people with a lot of piercings and shit. I'll get pissed off, and I've never attacked someone, but I've wanted to, which is weird because I mean it's just piercing, or like, but an eyebrow piercing or a lip, not a lip, an eyebrow piercing or lip right there, or a Sid nose. I can give a shit. I've got an ear piercing and an eyebrow piercing. My eyebrow piercing not in because I'm painting. But like anywhere else in the entire face freaks me out. Facial tattoos. Certain like old people, I get nervous around old people. Um, yeah, my teachers hate me, dude, because I never look them in the eye. um, yeah. Take me away. So, and then when I see something, it takes away all your ability to communicate with people face to face. Like I can do this fine talking to you. I've never done this before talking about it because I don't see any of you. But if I was like with someone, oh shit, that's fine. I could never talk about my disability because it makes me feel like they're just gonna shut me out. And that's not an emo statement because I know they're not. I just I'm like positive that they're not, but I can't. I still can't do it. There's all kinds of stuff about it. It's Asperger syndrome, Aspergers. I know I'm bored. No one gives a shit about Crispy. Little mental problems. Yeah. At being in high school and having OCD and ADHD to Asperger's, and then you have a recipe for disaster. People think I'm a sociopath, and I'm not. I'm just bad at social situations, but I wouldn't kill anyone. All my teachers are afraid of me because I don't dress in a like. There's in my whole school. There's gangsters, emo kids, all that shit. I don't fit under any of those, and my school is very stereotypical. We need to have just an Asperger school, but not like because I'm a very high functioning Asperger, so I really don't have to worry about it. It's a form of autism, by the way. Uh, and yeah, it's. I think that they should have school devoted to it so that it's easier for kids like me. Um, yeah. Back to the painting. Um, I'm just doing the entire inside of the face. I'm not complaining about the disability or anything. I'm just saying. My mom said it'd be a good idea if I was gonna do a YouTube video, cause I'd done like two. She said I should start talking about it, cause raise awareness, that whole thing. But then I realized everyone who's on YouTube is a fucking teenager who could give a shit. So I'm just like, screw it. I've got nothing to lose. Oh, I've got stuff to lose, but I mean, by doing this, there's nothing. There's no negative consequences. There's a couple layers that have to go on for this. Take me away from this empty part. Oh, and if you're noticing in monotone, that's also part of the Asperger's. We don't really. We're not very animated half the time, but the other half we're insane. So it's a trade-off. And I'm generalizing I'm talking about Asperger's kids because I've noticed that no one decides to talk about this on YouTube, and I'm like, well, that's a little fucked up. So it's just like, while I'm doing this, and then since we're gonna have white kind of exploding that way, just mess it up. Don't get enough that it's noticeable that it looks like a lot of black. Just like that. Okay. Time for the white, not the China white. That's illegal. That was inappropriate. Talking about heroin. Can't talk about heroin on YouTube. I get pissed. It's black again. And I put it on my pajamas because I'm a genius. By the way, it's 4 in the morning. And I haven't slept. But I don't have school, so I'm like, fuck this. Blending. And yes, it's supposed to be white and gray combined. One more goddamn day and don't know the fucking words. Till this, don't know the fucking words. Till this, I don't know any of the words.